Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce that with episode 28 of the English dub of Dragon Ball Super, we are finally diving into some new content. We are going into a new arc that the English dub has yet to adapt, and I am super excited about this. This episode was so enjoyable, had so many funny moments. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode of the English dub, and I am really looking forward to this Universe 6 arc that is about to unfold upon us with the English dub. So good. But with this episode, we kind of got the reintroduction of Champa and Vados, and we kind of got a little bit of a cameo a few episodes back with these two characters showing up during the battle with Frieza, you know, when Beerus and Whis were heading over to Earth. We got a little glimpse of them here and there, but they are front and center in this episode, and this is where we finally get to see their personality shine through. I love Champa. Vados is like very sassy in this episode. Like, I honestly love the English voice actress they cast for Vados. Her voice is just so cool. I really like the sassiness, but it has some class to it. Whenever she's like degrading Champa, calling him fat, saying like, dude, you gotta lose weight. I absolutely love that in this episode. It's just so enjoyable. But the character interactions when they come to meet Goku, Vegeta, and then also Beerus and Whis were really enjoyable as well. And coming to learn that Champa is the twin brother of Beerus and that Vados is the sister of Whis. I really do like that, but then they expand upon it even more, and they basically expand the whole multiverse of Dragon Ball in general. So where we have the introduction of multiple universes, 12 in total, to where Champa is from Universe 6, and Beerus, Goku, and Vegeta, the universe they reside in, is Universe 7. And I really do like the part in this episode when Whis just goes into, you know, teacher mode. He's just telling them about the history of all these multiple universes, how there's 12 in total, and that each universe is a sister, or at least siblings, of one another. And if they add up to 13, they are mirror images of those two universes. You have 12 and 1, 11 and 2, go all the way down to 7 and 6, basically being mirror images of universes. And I really do like that as expanding the overall multiverse of Dragon Ball in general. But now this adds limitless possibilities of new fighters, stronger opponents, and Goku is absolutely psyched about this. But let's rewind a little bit and go back to the beginning parts of this episode. And what I love about the beginnings of this episode is that it definitely lets us just infer that some time has passed from the last episode to now, because we are just smack in the middle of Goku and Vegeta continuing their training on Beerus's planet, where they have these giant weighted suits. I don't even know how much these suits weigh, but they have to weigh a lot because they are sweating just doing thumb push-ups on the ground, where they're doing 50,000 of them. And Whis is actually getting pretty impressed, considering that they're able to do this and they're getting used to the body weight of this suit that they've been using. And then as soon as they like get done doing that, then the introduction of Vados and Champa really shines through, and Vados is becoming like a new favorite character. And I have a feeling that with Dragon Ball Super in general, I am really liking Whis and Vados just as new characters getting introduced. I really like the servant role that they play, but they hint at them actually being stronger than the gods of destruction they serve. But moving on to Vados, I love the sassiness through the English dub, and through the voice actress they cast for her shines through in this. It kind of has a slight bit of classiness to it, to where she's not like so stuck up about it, but it's very offhanded. It's just very subdued, but it comes across, and it is absolutely hilarious when she is just looking at Champa and saying like, Champa, you're getting a little fat, you need to start losing some weight. And then they landed so far away from Beerus's home, they have to walk there, and Champa is just sweating. He's like, this is absolutely terrible. And as soon as they get to the gate, he's just chugging down this sugar drink, and Vados just takes out her staff and scans it and is like, well, with that walk and then with that drink you just ate, you're gonna have to skip dinner and breakfast or something along those lines in order to actually like cancel out all of that food you just consumed with that sugar drink. Oh my God, Vados is definitely growing on me as a favorite character, and I just have a feeling that these angel assistants are going to be my favorite characters that get introduced with this multiverse, because it goes along. If there's 12 universes, that means there's 12 gods of destruction and 12 assistants to these gods of destructions. But as we come to learn in this episode, Champa comes to basically rub it in Beerus's face that he has delicious food in Universe 6. So he brings out these eggs, and I love when he's like handing out all of the eggs to like Goku, Vegeta, and Beerus, and he's telling them to try them. Even before that, Vegeta's looking at Champa and is like, it's a fatter version of of Beerus. Like, who is this guy? And then even Goku is like, hey, are you a god of destruction? Are you as strong as Beerus? Which one of you guys is stronger? And then Vados very nonchalantly goes, well, they're both gods of destruction, so they might be on equal footing, but just based on their physical appearances, I think you know which one is stronger. And Champa is looking at her like this, like, you just said that? You just said that about me? Oh my god, that was such a good moment. But they end up eating the eggs, and Vegeta's eating, and it's just like, there's nothing special about this. This is just a normal egg, and Champa's just there to be like, yeah, that's right. This egg is one of the most delicious things you've ever eaten. But Beerus is like, please, try some of the Earth cuisine. And he brings out the instant ramen, and then as soon as Champa eats it, he's like, holy shit, this is better than what I brought, and this is better just by adding water? What the hell is this? And they end up, going through Universe 6, trying to find the Earth counterpart in that universe, and they come to find out that it was destroyed thanks to just man's arrogance and then war. No, who knows what they did, but they just ended up destroying themselves. So Champa doesn't have an Earth to go try out earthly cuisine, but then this is where the main arc is going to take place, and this is gonna push the story forward, where we're gonna have a competition, a tournament between Universe 7 and Universe 6. And I did really like the little scuffle we had with Beerus and Champa. It wasn't too flashy, it was just them standing there punching each other, and then, Vados and Whis ended up stepping in, because if they continued, they would have destroyed both universes. But moving forward now, we're gonna have 5 fighters from Universe 7 and 5 fighters from Universe 6 going head-to-head in a tournament for these Super Dragon Balls that Champa has been collecting. It was hinted at in his first cameo appearance that he was searching for these 7 items. We knew they were Dragon Balls, but we didn't know what type of Dragon Balls he was looking for. And apparently, these are planet-sized balls created by the ancient Namekians of Universe 6, I believe. It wasn't really specified, I don't really remember, but these ancient Namekians created these Super Dragon Balls, and they can grant any wish you want. And just the hint of a tournament is getting Goku so excited, because if there is another universe that he can go up against strong fighters with, and if they are stronger than him, oh man, Goku's gonna have a field day with this. So this episode lays the groundwork for the rest of this Universe 6 tournament arc, and I am thoroughly looking forward to the English voice actors that are going to be portraying the Universe 6 fighters. And I know that Bakugo, the voice actor for Bakugo in My Hero Academia, is going to be voicing one of those characters, so I am really looking forward to that. And just to see new characters getting introduced with the English dub, oh man, I am so excited. So, as you can tell by me, I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. I thought it was funny. The English dub is just adapting Dragon Ball Super so well. If you guys have yet to watch the English dub, it is a strength, especially with the earlier arcs with the crappy animation that occurs from time to time. The dialogue is on point no matter what, and that is the strength that the English dub is bringing to Dragon Ball Super. So, I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts on this episode. How do you feel about now the English dub diving into new material and adapting new scripts for the English dub? Because Battle of Gods and Resurrection of F were already adapted and had an English dub, and then we just got a retelling through the 2 previous arcs. But now this is new material, and I am thoroughly looking forward to this. So I'm just going to stop rambling, because I'm super excited just to wait for the next episode with episode 29. And that's going to be coming out next week, so I really can't wait to see where the story's going to be going with the English dub. Can't wait to see the characters that get introduced and the voices we're going to be hearing. So, Champa and Vados, English voice actors, top notch, great chemistry. They had great banter going back and forth. Absolutely loved it. So, until episode 29 comes out next week, I'll talk with you guys then. All right, guys, see you later.